the past week and a half, as I've been getting ready for Capcom Fighting Collection coming out, I'm like, I think this might be my new game. I think this might be the game that I want to play the most. Since these aren't new games, I'm surprised by how much excited people are about this release. It's great. Yeah, I think I was not that excited when I heard about this collection. I was like, well, it's not really a fighting collection, is it? It's like a version of Street Fighter that I'm unlikely to actually bother playing, because I don't want to play people playing a character from a different version of the game. If I play Super Turbo, I want to play Super Turbo. I don't want you playing Super Turbo Sagat while I'm playing Street Fighter 2 Sagat, you know? So I wasn't really sure I wanted that. And then Puzzle Fighter, is it really a fighting game? I mean, it's a competitive puzzle game, but I don't know, I just didn't know what binds this collection together. But then I started thinking about Darkstalkers, and I started looking at footage of the game, and I also got the PS3 version out and tried it out again. I was like, dang! I did not realize that the balance of the mechanics in this game works so well. It really is a good mix of like things that I like about Guilty Gear with things that I like about King of Fighters, and obviously things that I like about Street Fighter, and especially the Alpha series, that makes this work so well. Also, when the Alpha series was out, you couldn't actually dash forward by tapping forward. So it's interesting, isn't it? This came out, I can't remember, more or less the same sort of timing as the Alpha games were coming out. But if you go back and play Street Fighter Alpha, you can't actually dash forward, which is something we're really used to doing on Street Fighter 5. You know, most modern fighting games, you can either run or you can dash. Having 5 Darkstalkers games is actually kind of cool, because when you think about it, I would have been kind of happy to just pay $40 for only Darkstalkers being released. Actually, I don't know. $25? $30? Personally, I think that the game is good enough that it's worth a premium price. And then when you think about it, you're buying Darkstalkers with rollback on PC, and you're getting 9 other games. So, can you really complain? Darkstalkers has a lot of tangential fans. I think it does, especially when you think about all the ways that aspects of Darkstalkers filtered its way into all the other fighting games. I never played much, but I have distinct memories of being impressed with the look of the game in the arcade when I was in high school. I've always been about this game's aesthetic. I'm the opposite. I always looked at the aesthetic of this game and I thought, I don't need it. Gimme Karate Man and Ninja Girl, and you know, that's as complicated as I need it to be. I could handle Street Fighter, but Darkstalkers, I was like, do I really need my characters to have fangs? Do I really need blood dripping off their sword? But then, you know, the past week and a half, as I've been getting ready for Capcom Fighting Collection coming out, I'm like, I think this might be my new game. I think this might be the game that I want to play the most. So I'm super hype about it. I'm just a little bit disappointed that the netcode is not as smooth as the PS3 version. I mean, it seems like they've already solved it. They know how to run an emulated game through a ROM with unbelievably good netcode. It's like, what, can they not get the rights from Iron Galaxy? It's their game. They can do whatever they want, right? What's up, Dean Machine? We're playing this on PS4. But we played on PC yesterday, and we have been talking a little bit over. If you're interested, you can check out the VOD. You can check out some of the comparative experiences that I've had between the PC version and the PS4 version, but it's only day 2. So I don't want to pass any like final judgments on the PC version. I need to play online again with the PC version again, just to compare what the experience is like. But so far, the PlayStation version definitely easier to get matches. Like, I only had to wait maybe a minute and a half to 2 minutes in between finding matches in ranked mode. And when you think about it, that's not bad for a game that is as hard to get into as this. I don't want to say it's hard because it's just actually hard, but it's, you know, it's old. The people who are good at it have been playing for 30 years. 1990, yeah, 25 years they've been playing this game. But also, it runs at turbo speed, So it's even faster than the inputs were intended when they first made it. And then, I mean, it's just, compared to a lot of modern fighting games, you know, it doesn't really have the leniency on the inputs. So there's a lot of stuff about this which is challenging, but I am glad that it's now available to a much wider audience. I love classic monsters, so Darkstalkers was always going to be a win with me. I'm definitely more into it now. I just really like that zombie character because he plays basketball. In his, I mean, it's only his super where he plays basketball, but and then his win pose, he holds that guitar. I'm willing to learn that character just because of his win pose and the basketball super. I've always loved that Darkstalkers helped invent anime fighters, and it remains a nice middle ground between anime and regular fighters. I would agree with all those points. Yeah, pretty much what I've been saying all week. Man, it's been a fun week playing Darkstalkers. We did stream like 6 times this week, right? It was amazing. I loved every minute of it. Every minute of it? Every minute of it. Any info on the Switch version? I haven't purchased it yet, but I don't know if I'm going to bother because some fighting games, like the modern ones, like Under Night In-Birth, I can play that on my Switch, but I just don't think my thumbs can handle playing Darkstalkers on Switch, so do I really need this on Switch? I don't know. Do I really want to play people on Wi-Fi on their Switches? Not really. Do I want to play Puzzle Fighter on my Switch? Yes, absolutely. We'll check it out, thanks. Any info about the Switch version? Everyone's asking about the Switch version. I say it's time to start revolutions of new Darkstalkers players. Absolutely. And who knows, maybe if it gets big enough, maybe Capcom will build up the courage to give us a new installation of Darkstalkers, something with modern graphics, with the Reach for the Moon engine. Why is it called that? We're gonna play some Darkstalkers off stream at some point during the week, so do join us on the Discord. Here's the link to that. Don't know when I can get a YouTube video up, but hopefully I'll get one up soon. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, follow, or wherever the button is. It's free if you're not following the Twitch channel already. And if you're not following me on Twitter, you can go on there for some whack opinions, because I am the king of whack opinions. I will see you all in a future NihongoGamer video and or stream. Thanks for hanging out. See you next time.